Hello and welcome to the PC Michigan Tech Help Show. I'm your host, Craig Chamberlain, and we are on the Faster 7 series where I show you how to speed up your Windows 7 operating system. It's very easy to do. Just a few steps, one after another, and pretty soon you'll be on your way to super fast 7 speeds. Anyways, in the last video, hopefully you're virus-free now. Avast is a very good antivirus. Hopefully it caught anything that you might have on your computer. And if you didn't have anything, congratulations. But that doesn't mean you don't have spyware, malware, or adware. See, antiviruses can usually only find a preset definition of bad things on your computer. That's where an anti-malware, malicious software, comes into play. Now, these aren't real-time scanners. These are typically scanners that you run independently. So you run them once every couple of weeks, once every month, or something like that, depending on how you use your computer, how often you use the internet. So what we're going to install today is Malwarebytes Antimalware. And first thing we're going to do is at PCMichiana.com. That's www.PCMichiana.com. That will be my website. I have all my free software, like I've said before in the previous videos, located here. We're going to highlight over the free download section, and we are going to scroll down to anti-spyware. Now, I have 4 pieces of anti-spyware software on here that are free to use for personal use. My preference, and for this video series, is Malwarebytes Antimalware. Now, you can install these and run all of them if you'd like. Personally, Malwarebytes, for me, has taken care of most of the spyware that I have on any computer. So, in this video series, I'm just going to install Malwarebytes. So let's go ahead and select Malwarebytes AM, which means anti-malware. And to keep the names nice and short. On the left-hand side, we're just going to select download Malwarebytes Antimalware, free malware software, yada, yada, yada. Go ahead and select that. And then once the page comes up, just go ahead and select the click to download, and that will actually redirect you to the most recent version at the download.com. Now, I wanted to show you the CNET editor's ratings, and the average user ratings, of course, are awesome for this software. It's one of my favorite pieces of software to run on a computer who people are having struggles with, and it's very easy to use. So go ahead and select download now so that we can download the software. And it's a lot of people think that you keep putting more and more anti-spywares on your computer that it's going to somehow help you. But go ahead and save it as whatever the file name is. But it's like you really don't need to have a whole bunch of them. You can have 1 or 2 really good ones, and you're pretty much set. Because remember, they all look for similar stuff. Of course, once it's done downloading, we're going to go ahead and open it. Mine's taking a little bit here. Okay, let me go ahead and open it here. And go ahead and click Run. And obviously, I'm going to select English because that's my language. Now, at the installation menu, you just want to click Next. And of course, I have to tell you to read the service agreement. I'll be surprised if you do, but see, it says, not use the software commercial use without proper licensing. This is a freeware version. Like I've said in the previous videos, this is for personal use. Free version only for personal use. If you're going to use it for a company, make sure you buy a license. So accept the user agreement, and then click Next. And then, of course, it gives you updates. Just click Next again. And I'm going to use the default installation folder, and I'm going to use the default start menu folder, and I'm going to go ahead and create a desktop icon, and then click Next. And then finally click Install. And that's going to install Malwarebytes. As you can see, it's a small installation, it's a small download, it's a nice compact way of making sure you remove all the malicious software from your computer. Now in this section, first I'm going to update it, I'm going to uncheck the Launch It, I'm going to click Finish, and that's going to run the Malwarebytes Antimalware Updater. And then, of course, once the updater is complete, we are going to actually move into scanning our computer. So, there my database is updated. I'll go ahead and select OK. And now, since I didn't open it on startup, I'm going to go to my desktop, and I'm going to open Malwarebytes Antimalware. And it might take a couple seconds. Nope, came right up. Okay, now, obviously, when you open the software for the first time, you already did the update, so you don't need to worry about it. But otherwise, you have to click the Update tab here at the top, and then click Check for Updates to make sure you have the most recent version. And then go back to your scanner. And then I usually recommend, like I said, if you think you're having an issue with your computer with spyware, and for the first time optimizing your computer, I always run a full scan. If you're just running it routinely, you can run the quick scan, and then if you find something, then run a full scan. So typically, like I said, run a full scan, click Scan, whatever it finds, remove, and that's all there is to it. You've just removed probably 99% or 95% of the malware that could be on your computer. As always, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to leave comments and ratings, and don't forget to subscribe and share with friends and family, because it's the only way to make sure PC Michiana grows. And if we keep growing, we keep making better videos. So if that's what you want, then there's only one thing you can do, right? So I hope you stay tuned for the next episode.